I think he said that you didn't think that he would become a champion boxer, and I think you took offense to that, right?
I didn't take offense.
You didn't take
I
offense?
actually do like it. You know, my girlfriend actually was like, I don't like Eddie. He was because of what he said. And I was like, no, I actually really like what he said, because when I do become a world champion, I'm just going to play the clip over and over again.
He's got a picture of me in his gym.
Yeah, of him trying to deny what I could possibly do. He's trying to put a limit on what he thinks is possible because of what is possible in his brain. But see, I'm different. I have accomplished all my dreams and all my goals in my life at 25 years old. He probably didn't do that when he was 25. So he doesn't think that I can accomplish that, but I can. And when I do become a world champion, I'm just going to play the clip over and over, post it on Twitter everywhere and say, laugh in his face. I get the last laugh. So I like what he says.
But you have got to beat a champion, by the way, in this. This isn't even a bet. This is just opinion. You can't just create some belt and then say that you're a world champion. You've got to beat a legitimate world champion. But again, when I talk about, by me saying you're not going to be a world champion, like there's 50% of my roster who probably won't become world champion. It's not an insult. It's a very difficult thing to do. My personal opinion is that I don't think you're good enough to do it. If you do, wow, what an achievement. And I love your dreams. Dreams are beautiful. But you have to have the ability in sport to go to that very top level. Have you got it? We'll see. But there's a long way to go.
Why do you have a picture of him in the ring where you train in Puerto Rico?
Just motivation. You know, I think people like him, you know, drive me to become the best version of myself. And so when I see the picture of wait till you fight a real boxer in my gym, it just motivates me to train harder every single day. And all of these people in the boxing industry who continue to doubt me, to continue to make excuse after excuse after I continue to raise my level of opposition, continue to perform, continue to get big paydays, continue to get knockouts of the year. There is always something to say, and it just continues to drive me and motivate me. So that's why the picture's there.
Do you like Eddie Hearn?
Yeah, no, of course. And I do give him credit. He was the first one to realize, like, oh, there's something here with this influencer YouTube boxing, because we bring a lot of eyeballs. We do shit differently, and we know how to market. I have no, like I said, my girlfriend was like, oh, took it personally and was like, oh, I don't like what he said. No, I respect his opinion. I just am entitled to mine, and that's a fair debate. We don't have to sway each other's opinions either way, but that's just two men having opinions. There's nothing wrong with that.
The one thing I always do say to give him credit is, doesn't need my credit, but when I did Logan against KSI, which was massive, and I did see it, and that's why I did Jake against Anderson Gibb, I said I'd never do another YouTube fight, and I won't, but he's not a YouTube boxer anymore. That was a YouTube fight, you against Gibb, but he's not a YouTube boxer anymore. He's genuinely a fighter that is trying to become a real fighter, a champion, and everyone's entitled to do that. Whether he can do it or not, we'll debate, but he's not a YouTube boxer, which I think is a big compliment, because I wouldn't get involved with that again, because it was, you know, it was amazing, but I'm a purist, I love the sport, and I admire what he's doing.